more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PTINR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. All right, we want to welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and this is what we call news discussed, not told. We do not have a horse in the race. We tell you things as they are, whether you like it or not. Facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying? So hello, how was your weekend? It was a really calm weekend for many people, and for others, it was an exciting, very eventful weekend. Some people say that we outside. Were you? Well, I hope that you had fun. You know, we've been locked up for a while, and for some people, they needed to go out and just, you know, free up themselves a bit. Who went to the beach, who went bike riding, some went to the picnic, who went camping. Well, I just hope that it was worth your time and resources. Let's take a look at what's making the news for tonight. Relatively quiet Easter weekend as it relates to incidents, says the Royal Grenada Police Force. An 80-year-old stabbed in the head, in the forehead in fact, currently hospitalized. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. 33 accidents recorded on the Easter weekend, according to Jesus. According to police, although how all spell weekend these days, boy, no. All right, according to police. All right, what else we have to tell you about, boy? The body of a man was discovered floating, boy. You know what? This is happening way too often. You know, it's like every Easter, there must be some sort of drowning. You realize, right? Every Easter. But we do not know for sure that the individual in fact drowned. The police say that they are looking into this. And so what we spoke to them about, you know what? We'll talk to you more when we come from our break about that. Okay, guys? So let's take that break and come back. We'll also tell you about Grenada and its performance at the Carifta Games. We did pretty well, you know what I mean? And the Praedial Larceny initiative, well, the task force and new initiatives and so on the way. We'll tell you about that. It's a problem that's been bugging farmers, and so the police and so on, they're just trying their best to kind of like address this problem. So we'll tell you more about that when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. Again, remember, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments. Digicel will be back. When we come back, it could be real news in all the lily lolo.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Okay, all right, so welcome again to everyone currently tuned in. Now, the first thing that we have to tell you is, our notices and so on, and we see that we have one here from the Royal Grenada Police Force. Now, the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force has sent out a notice advising the public, and in particular motorists, that Tivoli Junction to Pointsfield Bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic tomorrow between the hours of 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Now, the notice further states that a portion of the Hermitage Public Road, that's Gugu Bailey Hill, to Mount Rose Junction will be closed to vehicular traffic from Thursday 21st to Friday 29th April, and that's between the hours of 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. These closures, the RGPF says, they are to facilitate the paving and resurfacing of the roadway. All right, now, as a safety precaution, motorists, you are advised to utilize alternative routes. The Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force say that they're soliciting your cooperation and things like that, but they say this is needed. Yeah, as I'm showing all there. So yeah, organize all the business. Okay? Right. All right. The next thing that we have to tell you about all the petroleum prices. Yeah, no. Effective the 18th, yesterday, the price of petroleum products, mainly kerosene and liquefied petroleum gas, the LPG, commonly known as the cooking gas in the state of Grenada, underwent some changes, you know what I mean? Now, on the mainland, gasoline and the diesel remains capped at $15 per gallon, while kerosene will now be sold at $14 Yeah, no, hold on, $14.51. $14.51. Kerosene, Kerosene. I remember not very long ago, kerosene was like $1.50. One little boy thing we bust in bamboo. A gallon. 14. So you imagine if the cap is removed for gasoline, where we ending up? But hold on, I don't talk yet. Take all the time with me. All right. Now, the LPG cooking gas 20-pound cylinder, well, that remains at $40, right? While the 100-pound cylinder will see an increase of $11.45, right? So that moves from $287.95 to $299.40. Now, when you do the math, because I see, I have a big 2-cylinder, it's too short for me 2-cylinder, you feel it, tick. When you do the math, multiply 40 by 5. You understand? But you realize you could end up buying them small tanker gas because there's a cap on that. You hear what I'm telling all there? There's a cap on that. And don't bother about the big tank. Because you pay real. There's no cap on the big tank. It just going up, you go up to all $300 or something. You understand? You know what money you're saving? By going back to basic. You know what I mean? Because I don't making no. You understand? Well, anyway, let me that talk. You know what I mean? I don't want to put nobody out of business, but what I'm saying is, anyway, in Petit Martinique, we're rich. In Petit Martinique, we're rich. Gasoline will be sold at $14.51. Diesel, $14.35, and kerosene, $14. No, it seems unreal. $14.70 LPG cooking gas in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Oh gosh, 20-pound cylinders, well, $49 and things. The 100-pound cylinder here, what's going on? It moves from $253.75 to $310.95. $57.20 more. Bulk will be sold at $260 per pound. You understand? So the prices took effect yesterday. Let's leave that talk. Alright. Although the Grenada Postal Corporation, while they have some changes, they are said to be working assiduously to deliver an affordable and a more reliable service to customers. Right? As such, it has effected a number of changes, they say, of its operations. Now, it has resumed mail shipping to Canada, Trinidad, and St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. There has also been an increase in postage rates. The GPC has also brought on some new services for its customers to access. And they include like copy, print, and scan, which are available at the Burns Point, Bruce Street, Grand Anse, St. David, Grenville, Sauters, Victoria, Grove, and Carriacou outlets. PO box holders are also afforded the opportunity to pay for their boxes at any of the corporation's designated offices: Burns Point, Bruce Street, blah, 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 Grand Anse, St. David, Grenville, Sauters, Victoria, Grove, and Carriacou. Bulk mail, global, and PO box customers, you're also asked to update your information as soon as possible because a late fee is now applicable on outstanding PO box payments. On May 3rd, 2022, Domestic Electronic Postal Money Order (DEPMO) will also be made available to customers. And the operating hours, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. You know, they wanted to let you know that they do that like a ting. Let's go over to the weekend and the Easter relative to incidents, crimes, etc. Now, according to the Royal Grenada Police Force, they are saying that this has been a relatively quiet Easter weekend, with not many serious incidents occurring. There are some that happen, but not many. So we spoke to today Corporal of Police, that's Cordina Douglas McLean, and she said, you know what, Mikey, ting, Yes, there were a few incidents and so on, but they still have to be grateful that it could have been worse because, from time to time you hear about, that's when we people choose to get trouble. You understand? When there are activities and stuff like that, we want to go and mash up them people thing. We choose those times to go stab and fight. And you remember one year there was, anyway, but they are saying basically it was relatively quiet, point blank.
So for the Easter weekend, members of the RGPF, we were out actively policing social events, conducting operations, and responding to calls for service. Serious crimes reported to us were very minimal, and generally speaking, we will classify the weekend as relatively normal or quiet in terms of serious infractions. One robbery with violence occurred at Montrose, where a female victim was robbed of cash and other valuable items and important documents. She was allegedly approached by two assailants who were traveling in a car just after midnight and used cutlasses during the incident. Later the same night, a description matching the assailants and the vehicle from the robbery that happened earlier that night at Montrose allegedly chopped another individual, right? That happened within the community of Montrose, and the victim of this chopping incident is presently hospitalized and investigations are ongoing.
Thank you very much. And as well, there were another incident of that nature. In fact, it was a stabbing incident. This time it involved an 80-year-old individual who received a stab wound to the forehead. But you understand? An 80-year-old individual, 80, was stabbed in the forehead and was rushed to the hospital where he remains warded.
An 80-year-old man is also hospitalized as well, following a stabbing that occurred at Cherry Hill, St. George on Saturday as well. He received a stab wound to his forehead, Mikey.
Oh, Lord. Thank you very much. There are usually a lot of traffic offenses around this time of the year. A lot of people don't want to be outside. So they're on the road, they're stealing people's vehicles, they're driving without driver's license, without registration updated, without And so the police say that they were able to seize some vehicles and issue tickets. However, there were 33 accidents, 33 over the Easter weekend.
In terms of accidents for the weekend, we had a total of 33 accidents, of which 2 were serious accidents. 11 persons were injured as a result of these accidents, and a total of 9 persons were arrested for driving without license. 9 vehicles were also impounded, and 428 fixed penalty tickets were issued. This is generally a synopsis of law enforcement encounters and so on for the weekend that just concluded.
Whoa, you don't hear ticket boy. Jano. There was one incident that kind of like drew a lot of attention over the weekend that involved a man in Carifta and the bartender way that Grenada was not having it, But yeah, the police say they were made aware of the situation and they have started the investigation and XYZ. But for those of you who have not seen that video, we'd like to share it with you. I would have to warn that it could be disturbing for those of you who are very patriotic. If you know what I mean. So this is the nature of the incident and what the police had to say about it.
What, uncle?
You know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do, right?
How much money she charge?
I want to go.
Huh?
I want to go.
You want to go where?
Yes.
Can you
Home.
come on from behind my back?
No. Just please, I didn't touch the glass. I didn't agree with the change.
Security.
You give my money back.
Security.
No argument. Or.
Security.
You know what is going to happen.
Hey!
You know what is going to happen.
Right, man, have a knife!
You know what is going to happen. Give me my money back.
Ah, they better call the police. Call the police. Why is the police station number? Anybody?
In relation to a video as well that we saw in circulation of an assault that occurred in a business establishment in Karakou. We are presently investigating that matter as well. And once an update is available, it will be made accessible to members of the public.
Thank you very much. What I'm saying is, boy, Jada. you know, if that man, if the offender doesn't become a Christian after this whole thing, give his life to Christ, I don't know. Boss, you're good lucky, What? No. That I giving the bartender I am Chris Rock medal, What? I'm just thinking where I live, where I'm from, is a village called Guelph. Boss! Boss! I would have been telling a very different story if you try that where I'm from. In fact, I just think that was probably the only bar on the island. You could have done that and got away with it. I put him in neck and I block for that one. You lucky. You know what I mean? So go and pray and tell God thanks. You know what I mean? For watching over you. You know what I mean, boss? You could become an acolyte. You know what I mean? And serve in the church for the rest of your life. Because you were granted a second opportunity. No! Boss, you lucky. No, I don't even talking about the bartender responding. I'm just talking about people observing. Where I'm from, the bartender don't have to get involved. You know what I mean? I blame the Ministry of Tourism. I blame the tourism with the tourism and the GTA. I blame it all you. You understand? Because, in fact, you know what? Y'all could use that video and promote the island. If you know what I mean. Because that's how all the promoters, we nice. And we live up to that expectation. We different. You know? Anyway, lady, that talk. Partner, you're lucky. There is no way. There is absolutely no way you could go in any other bar, any other part of the island of Caribbean, any other part of Grenada, and get away with that. So you picked the right bar at the right time. So you're lucky. So the police say that they are looking into this incident. Of course, well, the video serves as evidence to that incident. And once there is an arrest, an official arrest and charges and so on like that, then we'll probably be able to share it with you as she has stated. You know what I mean? All you. One woman. is facing multiple charges of money laundering, according to police.
Deanne Williams, a 40-year-old resident of Mikey, she's unemployed. She was also arrested and charged for 16 counts of money laundering on last Wednesday, and she was granted bail in the amount of $20,000 with one surety by officers attached to the Financial Investigations Unit. She is scheduled to reappear in courts at the Grenville Magistrate Court, on the 1st of June 2022.
All right, this is one that that's worthy of following, you know. Once we again get updates on that, we'll be able to share that with you. Also, happening on the weekend, police, you know, they confirmed, because we got the news and they confirmed that the body of an elderly Caucasian of Austria was found floating in the proximity of the Hog Island just after midday. I think that was on Saturday, right? On the 15th. So the officers of the Criminal Investigations Department and the Coast Guard, they responded to the discovery. The body was retrieved from the water and pronounced dead by the district medical officer, who ordered a postmortem to be done. And so we also spoke to the police about that, and they're saying that once the results are back, they'll be able to share that with us. There was as well pictures and things circulating where there were lifeguards and they were just providing assistance to somebody who met in distress while at the beach. So we spoke to the police about that. What was that incident all about? And this was her response.
An additional video in circulation depicting a young lady receiving medical attention as an almost drowning incident. This was, however, later confirmed as an alcohol poisoning, as confirmed by medical assessments and examinations that were done on her.
All right. So almost poisoning. Well, alcohol, poisoning. Yeah, of that young lady. So there are a lot of people who are speculating what happened and what didn't happen and so on and so forth. And so this is what it is, okay? All you, well, the MV Fair Chance, I mean, a lot of people contacted me on the weekend about that in terms of what's happening. There's been a lot of complaints that the authorities are not moving fast enough or have not been moving fast enough in trying to retrieve the bodies of the individuals who were still, stuck in a submerged vessel. It's been a long time. And so we got word that 3 bodies were retrieved from the MV vessel Fair Chance. They say it has been refloated with the police and Coast Guard boarding it via a hole that was cut in its deck on Easter Monday. And they said that they found 3 bodies at 16 days after the vessel was overturned in rough seas. Now, a press release on Monday evening from the Coast Guard said that after the vessel capsized on the 2nd of April, with 2 crew members being rescued, the Coast Guard made efforts to tow it. This was unsuccessful owing to its size and weight. At the time, 5 of the crew members were unaccounted for. Now the vessel slowly drifted into Venezuelan waters, and after the Guardia Nacional gave permission, the Coast Guard and a commercial tug entered the sovereign waters and of the country of Venezuela, and they towed the vessel back into Trinidad waters. It arrived in Chagaramas on April 5th, but later sank onto the seabed. They say that efforts were made by the Coast Guard and commercial divers to get into the sunken vessel, but this failed. Now, on April 7th, while trying to remove cargo and debris piece by piece, the body of one person was found and retrieved from the vessel. A commercial salvage company was contracted to assist in cutting a hole in the deck of the vessel to assess the contents. A hole was cut into the deck, but neither Coast Guard divers nor commercial divers could enter the boat. The salvage company then refloated the vessel, an exercise which was completed on Easter Sunday. Now on Monday, members of the Coast Guard, accompanied by police officers, entered the vessel and found 3 bodies which were removed to the Forensic Science Center in St. James. Now the release said one person still remains unaccounted for, and the Coast Guard said that searches for this individual will continue at sea. Once proper identification is made, autopsies will be carried out in order to ascertain the cause of death. All right. There's been reports that the captain is who is missing. Now we cannot independently confirm that, we're not there, but there are news reports that are stating that it is Mr. Chance, Dexter Chance, the captain, who is Grenadian, that is missing. Again, we are telling you this guardedly, for want of a better word, again, because we cannot, and a lot of they will have to do all the necessary tests and so on to verify that information. But there are news reports that that this is the case, but that's unconfirmed. Okay, so that's the status of that. Okay, and we are moving on now. Grenada tallied some 6 medals at the 2022 Carifta Games, and we did well. You understand what I'm saying? We did well. We don't always have to win gold. We just have to win, or we just have to be there, participate, show what we are made of. You understand? So the games happened in Jamaica, and a number of Grenadian athletes participated in some track and field events on the 3-day competition. Listen, we know what we are capable of. So whether it is that we brought bronze, whether it is that 5th place, like for example Shantae Augustine, everybody really was rooting for her, and all the others. She placed 5th in the girls on the 17 200 meter dash in a time of 25.49 seconds. Good time. We had a bronze for Nasio John of Grenada in the boys on the 2200 meter in 21.70 seconds. There were 2 bronze medals for Grenada in the field events with Shirina Alexander in the girls on the 17 javelin throw, 42.57 meters. All right. And Ashira, in the girls on the 20 high jump of 1.65 meters. You understand? We have to say congratulations to everybody who participated really. You understand? 1 gold, 5 bronze medal, and 11th on the medal table. That's not bad. So thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. We are moving on. As it relates to the Praedial Larceny boy initiative, people, it may not affect us because many of us on the program, we might not be farmers. But let me tell you something, it's a serious problem that's going on right now. You understand? So technology, training, and collaboration are the watchwords going forward as the Royal Grenada Police Force collaborates with the Ministry of Agriculture in implementing a new Praedial Larceny initiative. In what was his first official meeting since being appointed coordinator of the Praedial Larceny Task Force, Superintendent Solomon Stafford joined the Minister for Agriculture, that's Honorable Peter David, on a meet and greet with some farmers in the St. Andrew area as he started the process of assessing and and tackling the issue of Praedial Larceny, because he was saying that we need to know where we are, where we came from, where we are, and to know exactly where we're heading. Understand? According to the Superintendent Stafford, the new initiative is geared at strategically structuring Praedial Larceny with the aim to reducing the effects of this crime.
At this moment, what we are doing is assessing what exists. So we're speaking with the farmers, find out what problems they're having, what crops they are losing. Speak with the ministry to see what exists as far as for Praedial Larceny is concerned. As far on the side of the police, what exactly do we have? When the assessment is done, we will then move to doing the analysis of how can we now match what is happening with what is required. Because we must know where we are. We know where we want to go. But we need to then plot clearly how are we going to get there.
Thank you very much, sir.
In terms of...
Oops. Thank you very much, sir. Now, he said that the current focus is to ensure that the objective is effectively met, but must be done through enhancing the skills of the officers and working hand in hand with the farmers. Now, the Minister for Agriculture, that's Honorable Peter David, commends Stafford and his team for their commitment towards solving the issue of Praedial Larceny.
And it's really sad that people continue to commit what is one of the most devastating crimes that you can think of. A farmer putting down products, work like this, and then losing everything to some a guy who is so bent on destroying people's lives. So I want to commend Superintendent Stafford and his staff for being here this morning, and they're doing a great job. As you're well aware, we launched a new initiative. He can speak to it to deal with Praedial Larceny. But we must solve that problem. So the problem in this area, water, but we also have the nationwide problem also of Praedial Larceny. So all in all, another great visit to the farms, another great visit to the farmers and to the communities, and I really am happy that we have exciting times ahead.
Thank you very much. That's Honorable Peter David. Folks, I see that we have exhausted our time on the program. In fact, we went over just a bit for this segment. So what we're going to do is take a quick break and come back. When we so do, we've got for you the National Report and the weather. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
We would have launched our microloans product back in 2018 when we realized that it was such a challenge for small business owners to source financing. And the main objective of our microloans brand is to ensure that we help small business owners build their capacity and grow their businesses, not just in St. Lucia, but across the OACS. You are able to apply for your loan online at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com. You can also call us at our switchboard 457-8100 and speak to one of our very qualified microfinance officer. One of the main parts and one of the main things that we're really proud of from this product is the fact that we offer training solutions and we help our customers build their capacity. And we want to stress the fact that it's not just about giving you financial assistance, but it's really about ensuring that you are able to succeed in your business.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Collect, share, and win with Coca-Cola. Here's your chance to win one of 3 Sony PlayStation 5 consoles when you enjoy original Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola No Sugar. Collect specially marked labels and spell the word MAGIC. Submit the labels in an envelope with your name, address, and contact information and drop in entry boxes provided at major supermarkets. 22 lucky winners can also win great weekly prizes including Samsung Smart TVs, Samsung mobile phones, Samsung tablets, and free Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Real magic. See press or online for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Six-medal haul for Grenada at the 49th Carifta Games held in Jamaica. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, April 19th, 2022, I am Kristen Mitchell. Grenada's Carifta team ended the 49th tournament held in Jamaica with 6 medals, 5 of which were bronze and 1 gold. The gold medal, captured in the under-17 boys javelin by Rayvon Telesford with a distance of 62.80 meters, was one of 3 medals captured in that discipline, the other 2 being bronze in the girls under-17 javelin by Serena Alexander and Cameron Thomas in the boys under-20. The other 3 medals were also bronze, one in the under-20 pole vault by Isaiah Patrick with a jump of 3.70 meters, Asherin Eno in the girls under-20 high jump 1.65 meters, and the other Nazio John in the under-20 boys 200 with a time of 21.70 seconds. Paul Phillip, one of the 2 coaches who accompanied the team, spoke with the GIS via telephone from Jamaica on Tuesday about the performance of the local athletes.
We had Isaiah Patrick with a bronze in the pole vault, Asharia Eno with a bronze medal in the high jump under 20. Nazio John with a bronze medal in the 200 meters under 20 boys. Serena Alexander with a bronze medal in the under 17 javelin. Cameron Thomas with a bronze medal in the under 20 javelin. And Rayvon Telesford with a gold medal in the under 17 javelin. So that is it for the medal that we would have collected.
Coach Phillips says overall there were commendable performances from all the athletes as they improved on their distances in the throws and times on the tracks.
I think besides the medals, we had personal best from all of the athletes, with the exception of 2 in the shot put and javelin under 20 boys.
Phillips says while this is the first Carifta experience for gold medalist Rayvon Telesford and also his last time in the under-17 category, he has the potential to perform well in the under-20 category.
He had a personal best in the javelin. It was it was a few centimeters better than the previous one. His previous mark best was 62 meters. So this is a new personal best for him by a few centimeters. He has been showing good promise. It is his first and last year in the under 17 category. Next year he'll be moving up to the under 20 category, but we still think that he will be competitive even at that in that new category next year.
Another commendable performance was recorded by Shante Augustine, who made it to the under-15 girls 200-meter finals and placed fifth with a time of 25.49 seconds. The team is expected to arrive on island on Wednesday around mid-morning. In related news, the Grenada team did not disappoint in its representation of the Spice Isle at the Carifta Games held in Jamaica over the Easter weekend. Grenada secured 6 medals, 1 gold and 5 bronze. Many of the athletes landed their personal best, and Grenada is proud of their accomplishments. Minister for Sports Honorable Yolande Bain-Hosford says the talent displayed by the athletes in the weekend games as well as in their previous competitions has been quite impressive. She said, and I quote, "We are indeed proud of your accomplishments and hats off to you as we continue along this journey of displaying your passion in the sport of track and field," unquote. The minister also gave special commendation to gold medalist Rayvon Telesford, who, with a throw of 62.80 meters in the under-17 boys javelin, was the only gold medal winner for Grenada. In commending the bronze medalists Cameron Thomas, Nazio John, Asherin Eno, Serena Alexander, and Isaiah Patrick, Minister Bain-Hosford encouraged them to continue striving to reach their maximum potential. Stay with us. The news will continue after the break.
Let's get tough on Praedial larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels, and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop Praedial larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report Praedial larceny, call 300.
Continuing the news, a 3-day workshop for teachers interested in assisting and making referrals to counselors about students who may need psychosocial support began Tuesday at the National Cricket Stadium. The seminar is sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Religious Affairs and Information and is being facilitated by Grenadian-born psychotherapist Dr. Anthony Bridgman, who is also a principal at the West Islip High School on Long Island in New York City. Sorana Mitchell has more details.
Close to 25 teachers gathered to participate in a timely workshop to equip them with necessary skill sets to be able to help direct students to counselors for psychosocial assistance. The facilitator, Dr. Anthony Bridgman, who is a psychotherapist and a principal at West Islip High School on Long Island in New York City, pointed to the recent surge in challenging behaviors among students in both the United States of America and Grenada.
The psychology of that impacted a whole lot of folks, and children also. 2 weeks ago, I was part of a forum, a Long Island forum, on dealing with students. And the question they asked students, what was the impact of the pandemic on you? And the stories and what we got from these students. Psychologically, it was the biggest one. The CDC, the Center for Disease and Control, came out with the statistics. Every year for the past 12 years, they have been doing surveys of adolescents. They did one from January 2021 to June 2021. And the impact, 33% of high school students and other students said they had some mental health issues. Anxiety, depression, avoidance, irritability, Okay? 44% said they had some suicide ideation. Imagine, these are the same students who come into your school, and learning sometimes is far from their minds. If we do not deal with the entire person. Some are coming hungry. To all my teachers, if the students are hungry, send them in the cafeteria to get something to eat. Okay? We'll take care of the lateness and stuff. We know that. Children can't learn when they're hungry. That's why sometimes they act out those behaviors.
Dr. Bridgman further stated that due to the COVID-19 pandemic, people will have to change the way in which mental health is viewed for both adults and children.
We're going to have to try to change our narrative, our mindset, from that word crazy to understanding the mental issues affecting our students. For the past 2 weeks, this has been my focus in the U.S. for New York State Department of Education. Mental health. I ran 3 seminars in the evening on mental health. And they have never seen the number of people participating in the mental health issues, because this is what we're seeing back in our schools. Since the pandemic, we're seeing behaviors that we have never seen before. And I know you're seeing the same here also in Grenada, so we'll have to talk about that.
Clinical psychologist in the Ministry of Education, Pearson Stroud, welcomed the teachers whom he noted were on the front line in dealing with the needs of students.
Well, the intention of this particular workshop is geared towards helping you as teachers to be able to assist counselors in the school system, in the sense that you are the ones in most cases that will be the first ones that a student will come to. Their classroom teacher or also a subject teacher. And so it is something that is, I believe, necessary that we have some form of understanding as to what are some of the things that we can look for, what are some of the things that we need to be able to identify to know who we need to make sure that we refer to the counselors, especially within the system. Who are the children that really need to immediately. And so this will be what we hope to achieve within the next 3 days. Is this the only thing that will have to be done? No. There must be more if we are to make sure that the system that we are trying to provide is one where we have psychosocial support for our children throughout the system.
The topics being covered during the workshop over the next 3 days are dealing with challenging students, mental health, trauma, and self-care. For the National Report, I am Sarana Mitchell.
The Inland Revenue Department of the Ministry of Finance is receiving positive feedback from the public during the testing of its ability to send demand notices to taxpayers via email. Taxpayers who are property owners and have provided their email addresses have been receiving copies of their 2022 notice via email in the last few days. During an interview with the Government Information Service, Deputy Comptroller of the IRD with responsibility for headquarters, Randy Boyk Cadet, said that taxpayers who have already paid for 2022 should not be alarmed if notified.
If you have paid for 2022 already, we are asking you to ignore the message. We are asking you, don't worry. What you receive in the email is just a copy of what you should have received via the post office. So it's the same demand notice that you got in January, in February. That is what we decide to send to you now via email. It's a testing platform. We want to test our ability to send those demand notices. And so far, we have been receiving some good feedback stating to us that, hey, I received my demand notice and I'm happy that I'm now able to receive this demand notice via emails. We believe in Inland Revenue that we have a responsibility to provide better services to the taxpayers, because we believe that if we educate our taxpayers, if we provide better services, then our compliance rates will increase across tax types.
Taxpayers who have not received an email from the IRD are encouraged to contact the division or register online at tax.gov.gd to update the database with a correct email address.
Taxpayers, you have an opportunity. You can Register online using tax.gov.gd. That if you want to receive a demand notice via emails, you can register using tax.gov.gd, or you can contact the Inland Revenue directly with your email, and we will update our system so that when we run our demand notices for the period 2023, you will be receipt of a demand notice via emails.
Taxpayers who pay their property taxes before June 30th, 2022 can be eligible to a 5% discount for that property tax. That story brings us to the end of the National Report for Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chrisann Mitchell saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Chrisann, and the rest of the GIS News team. And now for a look at the weather. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy and windy with some light to moderate showers as we've been experiencing. Tonight's minimum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. And the winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. That's windy. Gusting higher in and around showers. Now the seas moderate with waves up to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory, well, obviously will be in effect, so it is. Let's talk, about tomorrow, Wednesday. Now for Wednesday, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with brief, light, morning and nighttime showers. The maximum temperature for Wednesday, 30.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 24.5. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times around showers. Seas moderate with waves up to 7 feet in northeasterly swells. A small craft advisory will also be in effect for Wednesday. And before we wrap, let's say hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube. The big scream people, we call them, like Michelle and Ann Duncan and Ezran, who is there with us, tall man. And then we have my mom is there, Linton is there, Raybon is there, and everyone else who is currently on YouTube, we say hello to you. Now for a look at the folks who are currently on Facebook, hello to you. Monet Williams, I see you there, hello to you. And as well, we have with us David Fullerton, then Delma. We have with us as well Kireen and Misha. Kireen, if you pay attention, probably you'll be able to get a ride. I was late almost for work this morning and I saw you and it was raining. I took my horn a couple times to draw your attention. You did not pay attention. I had to leave because I was going to be late. Next time, pay attention. Cynthia, Michelle, Carol, Ventress, Claire, Cindy, Velma, Bermuda. Who else is with us? Carol, I said that already, right? Andrea is with us as well. Hello to you, Andrea. And Yvonne, how are you? Yvonne, Selena again, and Delian with us as well. And Irina, how are you? Teresa, hey Teresa, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? And Mary, hi Mary. And Angel, hi Angel. Shireen again, I see that you're there. And Tara, hi Tara, what's up? And well, yeah, everyone else, blessings to you, okay? And may God bless your family as well. And we'll touch base tomorrow, God's willing, okay? We'll touch base tomorrow, God's willing. Stay safe. Okay, Charmaine, stay safe. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja. No. Take care, folks. Take care.